guys, and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, these daily extenders were just giving me some major issues here. So I taped them from above instead of underneath like I normally do. So I'm just gonna use this beautiful blue snowflake washi tape here, and I'm just gonna decorate the edge underneath just to kind of like make it look a little bit straighter and like a cleaner cut, because before, it was just like all jaggedy and snaggly teeth, so, like we just didn't want it to look like that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna trim out this edge here, and I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect for now, I can always come back to it. I'm just basically just trying to like clean it up a bit, because like I said, like it was just giving me major issues today, and I'm not quite sure what was going on. But, we just switched things up. And as you can see, the little doors, they just flap back down. So nothing major there. The only difference would be is that I can't, like, write on the other side, like where the clear tape would be. But I guess that's why we have stickies. And I just pretty much just skipped that line, I guess. I don't know. So one thing that I am going to do so that the timeline itself isn't an issue is I'm going to continue with that snowflake washi tape, and we're just going to cover up the hours, which, like, I'm kind of like a little, I don't know, I kind of got, I guess, like, tied to them. I don't know, like, I started liking them, and like at first they annoyed me and like gave me great paranoia, and now they're like a comfy blankie. So yeah, I mean, we are going to cover them up just in case, because it is kind of like right on that hour cutoff there. I believe it's 10:30 to 11, and that is a time of where I may be coming home from work early. There's times of where we've had movie nights at that time, so I just want to make sure that that clear tape up on top doesn't mess up my ability to write at that time. So that is why we're using the washi tape down the side. And I mean, like, it is good to try new things in your planners just to see if, like, how, first off, how it works out. Does it work out? And did it work out better than what you were originally doing? So I thought about, like, using it only on, like, these 4 days here and leaving my timeline on the other ones. And then I was like, no, we're just going to keep going. So I'm going to take this lighter blue one, and again, it's like a shimmy foil. Like, I'm really digging these washi tapes. Like, they're really, really pretty. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, guys. So I kind of wish it had the snowflake pattern. It kind of has like a North Star pattern to it. And, I mean, we're just going to make it work. But, I mean, hey, at least they're shimmy. So let's just try to get this as straight as possible. And oh my god, guys, like, do you see? Oh, do you see this? Okay, so, like, yeah, I got this North Star pattern, and then, like, we start rolling through it, and, yeah, it kind of, like, it was so sticky, like, maybe it got heated, but okay, it kind of took, like, all the blue off, and I'm left with, like, you know what, like, I'm actually, maybe this might actually turn out better this way. Okay, so let's stick it on there. I am kind of actually liking that, but let's see if there's anything else that I could use. Like, I have this dark blue one here, but it's not shimmy. I was liking the shimminess of this. So I think we're just going to rock with it. I mean, it kind of has like an acid wash look to it. So it has a little bit of the blue, but you can't see the star pattern no more. But, I mean, that silver is really, really pretty. I mean, look at that. Look at how that shines. It's almost like a chrome. So, yeah, I'm just, you know what? We're not going to throw it away. We're not going to junk it. We're just going to continue with it. And, oh, okay, so the moment that I say that I like how it's looking now, it decides to go back to the North Star pattern. So, let's see what we could do here for this Thursday. Okay, so I have a little bit of the stars there underneath, but I can't believe that, like, I'm actually saying this, but, like, a colorful box is probably going to cover that up, so Let's see what we got here. How about those pieces that I pulled off earlier? Maybe it was just the first few? Like, I'm not. I have never had a foil washi tape do that. Like, what? So, all right, we're just gonna keep planning around it, guys, because it is Sunday night. It is snowing like crazy, hence the snow theme. And yeah, so I'm like really trying to like unstick the actual pattern right now. And okay, so I started scratching it and I didn't like the way that it looks scratched. Trying to smooth it out now. Yeah. So I don't know, like I cannot get it to unstick. I really don't know why that happened. Beyond me. So, all right. Let's see here. Just keep going. Okay, and I am gonna trim and like clean that up here after we're done here, but I just figure, let's just start planning, guys. That was just sheer chaos. So here we see, I'm gonna continue using some of my colorful boxes from my Frosty collection there, and you can find these on my Etsy shop. The link, I believe, is in my channel bio, and I know for sure it's in, well, it's going to be in the description down below too. So that's probably the easiest way for you to find it. I will just link it there. And I love, love, love these snowflake stickers from the Mega Seasonal Sticker Book. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do like a mix of these, and we're just going to create like a wintry spread. So I don't really need this whole sticker, even though it does actually fit. I wasn't expecting it to. And in one way, I wanted to just do the whole thing because tomorrow is a snow day, which is why I have to go into work earlier. Because somebody has to clear the lot at the school when no one's there. But yeah, I don't really need that much. I'm just basically going to write snow day, had to clear the lot, just that, probably in a, better way. So we're just going to need a box about that big. And I'm going to go ahead and just, what do I need, about that much? And that gives me about the same size box. So that works out. So let's see here. Do I need my clear page protector? I think we're just going to go ahead and just put this guy here on this bottom over here just to balance it out. And it does feel like a little odd to me still to like not have like the bottom of my days be the bottom of the page, since it is the little flap door thing, So I'm thinking like right about here. This is probably the best I can do here. And see, I'm going to take these edges that I didn't use and I'm going to use them to create a closed box. So see, no sticker waste, guys. No sticker waste at all here. And probably a little edge of this is going to stick out. But it's probably going to get covered up by another box. So I'm not really, again, worried about it. We're just going to leave it there. We're only going to worry about stuff that actually needs our attention. And this does not. So let's see here. Let's line this one up. So we got our snowflake washi going down the page. We got our snowflake boxes. And let's see here. What can I start bringing from my Frosty page now? I think I'm going to throw in some of this pink as well. I love, 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 love this pink. This, like, I wish I would have had more of these on the sheet. So this one's going to help me cover this nib here. I just got to trim my boxes up a little bit. Again, my Cricut is just printing sporadically lately. It's not doing clean edges. I really need to calibrate it. I believe that's the word for it. But it just seems like no matter how many times I calibrate it, like it still does the same thing. So I don't know. I should probably look into that. Okay, let's see here. We're just going to throw a pink box there. So, see, no need to worry about trimming off that excess because those pink boxes took care of that. And okay, I think I'm going to start with this lighter blue just because it does kind of go more with those snowflake boxes. I could have swore that the blue on these sheets was like deeper, But, hey, whatever. We're working with it. I do want to cover up that today, though. Like, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there, and I don't like the way that the box looks that way. It just doesn't make a nice cluster. So, where do we go from here, guys? Do we just keep putting boxes on? Should I grab some more of the, I believe there's like a pink one with a hat on it in that mega seasonal sticker book. So, let's see, what do we got to choose from here? So I've pretty much used that snowflake, and I used that snowflake already. So apparently I made a snowflake layout like last year, probably the same week. I should probably go back and look. But yeah, that's that pink sticker I was talking about. They don't actually have like any of the pink like half boxes. So that's pretty much why I made my own, because like I love the palettes that they have, but they just didn't have enough of the colorful boxes themselves for my use. Okay, so they had those snowflakes in there, so I'm gonna see if I could like throw this on here and maybe like throw some of the snowflakes down below. Then that way I could just keep on with the winter theme. And I want to use this too, but I'm not quite sure how. Like, I could always draw around it, but I don't think that's really going to go with this week's layout, so I'm just going to stick it back on the page. I do need it, like, another box down there. It's going to look weird, so let's go ahead and get those snowflakes on there. One thing at a time, Sally, one thing at a time. Okay, so maybe this giant light blue one here, the bigger one, the full-size box. And again, yes, I am trimming it to say thank you, Cricut. Thank you for not cutting the way that you should. So, oh, I'm gonna have so much sticker trash laying around everywhere. It's like sticking to me everywhere. Should I do like a long ways box? I mean, it will help cover up the page just because I don't really have too much going on this week. There really isn't. I mean, mainly my main focus is a snow day right now and making it through the work week. Okay, I kind of like that. I could do like my chores list there. Add some snowflakes. I mean, I kind of wish that these were clear and not on white paper, but I mean, it's not, for some reason, it doesn't bother me that much in this planner as it did in my happy planner. Like, that would have drove me absolutely insane in the happy planner. Like, they would have had to have been clear. But for some reason, in the passion planner, it just, I don't know, I don't care. I wonder what the psychology is behind that. So, I do want to get some of this dark blue on here. And, okay, so it's not as deep as the washi tape, so I guess it's okay if I put it on top there. And let's see here, I gotta throw this on the page again somewhere. So let's go ahead and throw this light blue one on there too. I mean, we just got a sticker cluster of everything down there. That's halfway through the week. Okay, see, we need motivation there. And should I go ahead and just use this other full-size box here? Because, I mean, I only got one of that darker shade of blue. I don't know if I like that there. It almost seems like it's too many boxes, if there is such a thing. Okay, so you go back on the page, and maybe this half-size box, which I actually believe this is a square. I don't know where to, I guess this is the thing about making the box where it like goes over. So I think we're gonna have to do something similar. So we're just gonna have them like skip over the days, just so that it kind of balances out, but we don't have like a big old niggy spot there in the middle of the page either. So let's see here. Snowflakes are gonna help cover where they cross. What do we think? Like right there? Beautiful. Okay, so snowflakes are everywhere. We got our wintry blues with a little splash of pink. And now I can go ahead and just start cleaning up this washi here because I do love that today's focus area. It really helps set the tone of the day. So let's just go ahead and clean this up. And I still am. I can't believe that I actually like that washi with a destroyed look more than what it was originally supposed to be. So I don't know. I guess things happen for a reason. And yeah, I did not cover up where the North Stars like show through. Maybe that could be like a bullet list. Like maybe I could just leave that the way it is and just create like a list. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's not Thursday yet, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this. Because that is the other thing I did notice is that this planner is more of like a day-to-day. Where like if I decorated in my happy planner, it was pretty much set. Like however I had it Sunday night, it stayed. And for some reason, this planner, it kind of like evolves throughout the week. So I am kind of curious to see how this turns out. What else can I add to this page? So see, that gives me my journaling room still. I'm not messing out there. I can still use my lists that are underneath this one. And with this week's focus being on taking like your daily challenges, like if an obstacle comes up during the day, instead of like fretting on it and thinking like, oh man, that was crap, wish that wouldn't have happened. Like I'm supposed to write down what the problem was and then focus on how it was a learning experience. So I guess like we're focusing on personal growth. And okay, so I just feel better knowing that I have a quote on here. And it's just this quote right here. Like this quote cracks me up every time I see it. I'm sorry for what I said it was when it was winter. Okay, like yeah. That is definitely going to be tomorrow morning because I know I'm going to say a lot of things that I did not mean. Yeah, we're supposed to get like 2 feet or something by the time I get out in the morning to clean my car. And of course, like, yeah, I'm used to going into work at like 3 in the afternoon. I now have to get up at 3 in the morning to be at work to clean off snow for people who aren't out. Like the whole day it doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense, but that's Pennsylvania. I really want to put this quote down here because I don't know, that part of the page just feels naked to me. It does. And like, can I snip this to turn it into like a longer sentence? Like oh my God, guys, that fits in that box like damn near perfectly. I mean, I would have to white out the good things that happened. I mean, I could two-tier this, but I think that the word sorry, I think it's like way too big, so it would still be hidden. Yeah, there's no way of getting it across the page where it's all in one line. It would definitely have to be 2. I mean, granted, I could start the it after the Y in sorry, or I could just leave it like that, but I don't know. Okay, so as we saw, it fit in this box. So maybe I can move my good things that happened down in that bare spot underneath Thursday through Sunday. So I could still have it. And I could have the quote too. So this is kind of like getting to eat your cake and, whatever that quote is. I can't think of what it is. I just know I like cake. I could probably go for cake right now. Having your cake and eat it too. Is that what that quote is? So yeah, we're going to get some white label paper here. And we're just going to cover that up because me and the whiteout do not get along. I am a white label person, and yeah, so we're just going to use this white label sticky paper. I kind of make like washi strips out of the excess from my Etsy cuts. And yeah, so I mean, it doesn't match the page perfectly, but it's a lot better than having it be seen underneath. So let's just go ahead and get the sticker on this page so I can quit talking about it and thinking about it. Just put the sticker on the page, Sally. That's all you gotta do. I think I want that winter like lined up near the bottom. Okay, there we go. See, quote is on it. And I mean, that is perfect for Monday. I mean, that's definitely going to be my theme. And just for those of you who may have missed last week's plan with me, I am doing an Etsy shop promotion. If you used the promo code YTFrosty in my shop to the end of January, you will get a 50% discount on these Frosty stickers. And again, you can find the link to my shop in the description down below. And I think I'm just going to leave it with this, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I will fix it later. I'm not worried about it. And we're going to close it out, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to see more.